Alrighty, welcome back to another day, another vlog or whatever I'm calling this series. It's not even a vlog, it's some other shit. It's like a slideshow, presentation almost. Might sound a little bit different. Got a new mic, picked this up at Walmart for 20 bucks. It's like one of those like clip-on mics, but I'm holding it like a TikToker. So, this is day 3, of course. So today, just Kentucky. Didn't really have any plans going into it. You'll see later we actually did do some stuff, or I did some stuff. But the goal for today was kind of just, I don't even know. So I woke up today, and there was a beautiful view outside my hotel room in Ohio. Look at that, just beautiful. Man, God, I love it. I love vacation. You don't get these views at home. Yeah, well, you kind of do, but that's not the point. So, going into Kentucky, I immediately saw gas was $3.99. Also, I didn't know this, but they actually add a decimal afterwards. So it's $3.99 and then 9/10 of a cent. So it's basically $4. It's even more $4 than $3.99 is. Also, there was a castle just in the middle of like a huge like field. I didn't know they had castles in Kentucky, but that was weird. So then we tried some of the awesome delicacies that Kentucky has to offer, like the Wendy's breakfast baconator. I didn't get the Haribo Smurfs. I wanted to, but I feel like they would come alive and do things to me that I wouldn't want. Then I ate some cookie dough because if you know me, can't hide from the cookie dough. It always has a grasp on me. But then there was a buy one get one free on these beef like tender bites, and one of these bags is $20. So that is getting $20 off. So that is a steal in and then I also got a 1.5 liter of smart water. And I actually drank all of that and more water, so it's like my water quota for the day met. And my protein. I'm actually going crazy this trip. Then we saw, I've never seen this before. It's an A&W and a Long John Silver's, like one of the merged restaurants. Like what's the most famous? Like the KFC Taco Bell or whatever. Those. And there's so many of them. So I took a photo of this. It reminded me of Clark, the pirate, Captain Clark. From the Backrooms movie. They also this bell. I'm pretty sure this is a Long John Silver's thing, but I actually thought it was just the Cave City, Kentucky, like their actual like bell. And I was like, it was so funny to me that I was in the Long John Silver's, but it's ruined for me now. And also outside there was a stray little kitty underneath the table, and my dad, because he's cruel and evil and horrible, so many horrible negative adjectives, wouldn't let us take him home or take them home for the rest of the trip. What do you mean you don't want to be locked in the car with a 12-year-old for 12 days with a cat? What's wrong? I mean, nothing wrong with that. So we left him there. I think later on someone took him inside, so that's chill. Then we needed to figure out something to do in Cave City, which is where we were, by the way, before our hotel, because our hotel didn't let us in until like 4 o'clock. So I spotted this little sign, Crystal Onyx Cave. So this is pretty cool because I just thought it was there's another sign. I just thought it was a rock shop, but actually you see there's another rock shop over there. That's Dinosaur Land. I'm not doing that. I don't want to. Maybe my family will. I don't know. I just thought it was a rock shop. But then when we got inside, it was actually a bit more than that. There was actually a cave tour, and I went on that, and we'll talk about that in a second. But first, I want to show off some of these cool rocks for sale. I'm going to do, probably when I get back, I'm going to do a video where I go over all my rocks that I got, because I'll probably get more. Also because there's just a lot, and it's 11 p.m., my dad's sleeping, and I don't want to get all my rocks out, and then I have to put them all back. So we'll deal with that when I get home. But as you can see, there's a lot of cool rocks here. Like this is a malachite from the Congo. I learned apparently a lot of good rocks come from the Congo. So maybe I'll have to go there. Take back what's mine. And then there's also some hematite. These are 2 pretty cool ones. All rocks belong to me, by the way. I own all of them. There's also this really fascinating one. It actually formed exactly like that. They didn't paint it or sculpt it or anything. It just formed like a shark. How that works is beyond me. But they also the rocks form hexagons. So that's kind of the same thing almost. But then, wait, what's this one? Right, again, yeah, please like and subscribe. I need this, please. Now, you may be wondering, should you like and subscribe? Well, it's so I can get my LA influencer mansion, so I can switch up all my day ones and then get a super awesome, cool lime green Lamborghini. I mean, look at it. Isn't it awesome? It just tells everyone I'm an obnoxious millionaire asshole. Anyways, so went on the cave tour. I'm not gonna go over it too much. Tomorrow, we'll be going over caves. But so it was very cool. They allowed photos and flash photography, but they didn't allow videos, which I think is a good way to do it, because that way, it's like it doesn't ruin the experience, but you still get some cool photos, But there was a lot of, if you aren't familiar, this is a limestone cave, which most caves in the U.S. are, most in Kentucky are too, where basically millions and millions and millions and millions of years ago, it used to be a large, shallow, like warm ocean. So there was lots of shelled creatures that lived there, and shelled creatures, their shells are made of calcite or any sort of calcium-based material. Like a snail, like that sort of shell. And over time, as they all die and go to the bottom, you can't eat the calcium, like the calcite, like the hard shells. You ever eat a snail shell or an oyster shell? No, you haven't. That'd be crazy. So they'll just pile up at the bottom, and then over time they can decompose and compress, and then you get limestone. And then limestone, the acidic water, like, because water is acidic mostly. You don't usually get basic water in nature. It's usually acidic water. So after millions and millions of years, dirt piles on top of it, and then you have all this limestone below it, and then the water drips down. Sorry, I'm a geology guy, by the way, if you haven't figured this out. So the water drips down through the limestone, and it slowly chips away at it. And what also happens is how stalactites and stalagmites form is the water, as it's dripping, it will sort of erode some of the limestone and then pick up that limestone inside it. So then when it evaporates, it's going to leave behind that limestone, which is depositing. Sorry, that was a lot. If you took high school science, you probably already knew that, but fuck you, I like rock. I'm like, drop the awesome microphone. Hope that didn't fuck it up. If the audio is shit for the rest of this, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I like rocks, I like caves, all that jazz. And then yeah, more photos. There's some cool structures, nothing I haven't seen before, because I'm fucking awesome, mate. They had this one where this used to be a very old tourism cave, which you don't see as much. But what happens is, before, like very long ago when they first started doing these caves, they were like, fuck yeah, let's let everyone touch the rocks, take home rocks, break rocks, whatever they want. And then I think Kentucky and many other states of caves, they passed legislation that basically says you can't fuck up the caves. You gotta leave the caves as they are. You gotta conserve them. You can't let people fuck with the caves. But this cave was open before that, so there was some kind of fucking with the caves. You can see that, like, with the ceiling. It's like, it's not the natural ceiling. They, like, just filled in concrete, basically, which you don't see very much of more new caves. And then I got this cool ring I'm wearing right now. It's tough as hell. I also got a necklace, but that's in with my rocks, and I don't want to get it out. So I'm going to be swagless, chainless for a while. And then afterwards, we saw another castle. It's actually crazy how many castles there are in Kentucky. I mean, look, this is the second one we spotted. It's crazy. Get it? Because it's a white castle. It's not like a wheel castle. It's like a white castle. I could kill myself. Yeah, and then, dude, I don't know what the fuck happened. After I came out of the cave, everything just started looking beautiful. I mean, this photo on the right here, this was taken in the Walmart parking lot. You don't see beautiful photos in Walmart parking lots, but I mean, look at this one. The clouds are beautiful. And then look at how vibrant green that grass is. The red roofs are contrasting with it. The big, beautiful blue sky. Brabbling brook. And then I ate 10 sliders from White Castle. I had to arrange them in the pyramid format as foreshadowing for what's coming on day 5. I believe 5 and 6. I'll leave that there. And then that's a photo of me that's on the thumbnail. Oh, you can see my ring in it too. I'm the king of the ring. Anyways, that's the end of day 3. What's tomorrow? That's right, Mammoth Cave. I'm going on a 4-hour tour of Mammoth Cave. Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that crazy? It's 4 miles too underground. You ever seen what you call it? Mystery Meat Pit or Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. Yeah, I wish I was there. God. But this will do. Rock and sediment and stone. Rock and stone. That will do for me. The goal is just to survive. Don't want to die down there. If there's no video tomorrow, then assume I died. Or just text me on Discord. You'll have my fucking Discord. I don't care. Until I have like 10,000 like people in the Discord, I'm not gonna be like, fuck you, don't text me, bro. Just hit me up. Anyways, good night. And remember, please follow me on twitch.tv/Unverfuss. I'm trying to become the best streamer ever, and I gotta shill for myself. I don't want a real job.